The greatest threat to American military power isn't a missile or a cyber attack, it's silence. The silence of halted assembly lines and grounded jets, all triggered by a decision in Beijing. China has cut off the supply of rare earth minerals, the lifeblood of US defense technology. For years, America relied on a gray market of smugglers to bypass official channels and keep its weapons factories running. Now that backdoor is gone. China has banned exports and crushed the smuggling networks. The US faces a crisis it long feared but never truly prepared for. This isn't just a trade dispute, it's a strategic masterstroke. Without rare earths like terbium, dysprosium, and neodymium, America's most advanced weapons can't be built or repaired. The Pentagon, for all its might, is powerless against a supply chain severed at its source. The impact is rippling across the globe, ensnaring US allies who also depended on the gray market. China's message is clear. Control over critical resources is the new frontier of global power. This is an industrial war, and the West just lost its first major battle, without a single shot fired. The silence is spreading, and America's technological supremacy is now hostage to its deepest industrial vulnerability. The world is watching as the US scrambles for answers. The era of quiet warfare has begun. The end of rare earth smuggling wasn't dramatic, it was digital. A single intercepted shipment disguised as cosmetics exposed a $12 million smuggling operation. China's new surveillance system tracks every gram of rare earths from mine to market, flagging anomalies instantly. Smugglers' old tricks, bribes, fake paperwork, became useless overnight. The crackdown was surgical, networks across Asia and the West were exposed and dismantled. American and European companies suddenly couldn't trust their suppliers. The risk of sourcing from China skyrocketed. The digital dragnet sealed the border, turning a porous system into an impenetrable wall. China's technological prowess now extends to strategic resources, not just consumer gadgets. US intelligence was caught off guard by the speed and precision of the crackdown. The gray market lifeline is gone. America's supply chain is exposed. Why are these minerals so crucial? They're not rare in the ground. They're rare because refining them is complex, costly, and toxic. China controls 97% of the world's rare earth processing. America digs up the ore but must send it to China to make it useful. These elements power the F-35 fighter, Virginia-class submarines, precision missiles, night vision goggles, and more. Without them, production lines in Texas and beyond grind to a halt. The US military's technological edge depends on a steady flow of Chinese processed minerals. This isn't a new problem, but China's total cutoff has turned a manageable risk into an immediate threat. The tools of American power are built with materials controlled by its chief rival. The strategic failure is now undeniable. The question is no longer if, but how soon the consequences will hit. America's military might is only as strong as its weakest supply chain. Pentagon warnings are now urgent. With supply chains cut, critical US military systems could fail within 90 days. Maintenance and repairs will be the first to suffer. Without rare earths, damaged equipment can't be fixed. New production will halt. F-35S, Tomahawk missiles, and more will stop rolling off the lines. The entire defense contractor network faces shutdown. This isn't just economic disruption, it's a full stop on military modernization. The just-in-time manufacturing model has become a liability. The US lacks a strategic stockpile to weather a long-term cutoff. China's chokehold is strategic, not military. Grounded jets are as effective as defeated ones. The 90-day deadline is both logistical and political, forcing Washington to confront its dependency. America's readiness now hangs by a thread. The global balance of power has shifted. Control over resources now rivals military might. By cornering rare earth refining, China holds a powerful lever over the US and its allies. The US faces tough choices. Building domestic refining will take years and billions with major environmental costs. Partnering with allies like Australia or Canada is underway, but won't solve the immediate crisis. In the short term, Washington may be forced to make diplomatic concessions to Beijing. Any such move would be a major victory for China. Political posturing can't fix the underlying industrial weakness. National security now means industrial resilience and resource independence. America must decide, rebuild its industrial base, or accept a new reality constrained by a rival's control. The era of scarcity is here, and the rules of power have changed forever.